and gentlemen, it's Friday night, and you're here at First Coast Comedy's main event. Are you guys ready to have some fun? I can hear you. Put those hands together. Let's make some noise. Are you ready to have some fun? All right. Well, let's keep it going and welcome your host,
kind of like, what is wrong with the host? All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to First Coast Comedy, the main event, and the crowd goes wild! My name is Dave Bogan. I'm going to be the host of tonight's main event. But before we get started, first I just have a couple of quick questions. How many of you sitting here have never, ever seen a show at First Coast Comedy before? Go ahead, raise your hands. Wow, a lot of newcomers tonight. All right, very cool, very cool. Now, how many of you tonight are going to be seeing a show here at First Coast Comedy, but it's going to be for your very first time? Your first time. Should be the same exact hands, folks. Should be the same hands. I broke some of your brains. I'm sorry. Well, those of you who have not seen a show at First Coast Comedy, what we do is improv comedy. Improv meaning all the comedy that you're going to be seeing tonight is going to be created in the spur of the moment. Nothing is memorized or prepared in any way, shape, or form. And to do this, we're going to need a lot of suggestions from you all, the audience. Everybody say that with me, please. You, the audience. That's why you play a very important part of our show. Every once in a while, I'm going to ask for a suggestion that our players then will use and work into a variety of scenes and games that they're going to be performing for you tonight. So let's practice doing suggestions a little bit. For example, from over here, let me get your favorite color. Shout it out.
Yellow.
Yellow is what I heard clearly first. So we would take yellow, and the players would have to somehow use that. From the middle section, let me get your favorite fruit. Pineapple is what I heard clearly. So we would take... Banana was a close second. But we would take a pineapple, and the players would have to somehow use that. From over here, let's see. Let me get your favorite sport. Football. Football is what I heard clearly. So we would take... What was that back there?
Pickleball.
Oh, pickleball. Very popular in Jacksonville, we found out. Yes. Well, we can take football, we can take pickleball, and we can combine them into one game. Let's see. Let's do this. From anyone, let me get your favorite 12th century Dutch philosopher.
Socrates.
Sure. All right. So I'm sure there's some Dutch in there. Yeah. So I think you get the point. Whenever I do ask for a suggestion, hey, shout it out loudly, shout it out proudly, because we do not have a show without them. Now, throughout the show, we may need the help of some fun-loving audience volunteers. Now, when I say volunteers, I do mean volunteers, not umbrella hands, people pointing at each other. We actually have a rule here at First Coast Comedy. Those that volunteer others
Our volunteers.
become the volunteers themselves. Yeah. Look at the fingers are flying. But we will never force anyone up that does not want to come up here. But I can promise you this. When we do have volunteers come up and join us, we do not make fun of our volunteers. We absolutely do not do that. In fact, we do the opposite. We're going to make you look awesome. You're going to be a rock star. And everyone here is going to be envious of you for making the brave choice to volunteer. Now, that being said, how many of you think you might want to volunteer by a show of hands? Oh, wow, we got a lot. Okay, awesome, very good. Clap for the bravest among us, everyone. Yeah. Awesome. Also, hey, the main event show is for everyone. A show for who? A show for everyone. So we are going to keep it clean tonight. As you can see, we have a variety of folks here of different ages. For example, hey, what's your name?
Xander.
Xander? How old are you, Xander?
9.
9 years old. Give it up for 9-year-old Xander. Yeah. When you turn 10, you enter a whole new tax bracket. I bet you didn't know that, yeah. So I just mentioned young Xander here, and we have a number of other young ones here tonight. Just remember, when you're about to shout out a suggestion, if you think you're going to shout out a really weird and disturbing suggestion that's going to create a stranger conversation with Xander's parents later on tonight. Probably not something we want to be shouting out. Plus, we do not want Xander or any of the other kids that are here in the audience to really know what we as adults think is fun. Okay? All right. So keeping it clean show. Does that sound good, everyone? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. All right. One last thing. There's some very important people that are a part of the show that don't get to share the blinding stage lights with us. First of all, our tech maestro playing the music over there. Give it up for Michael, everyone. Michael! Yeah. And our live streamer. That's right. We are streaming live on YouTube tonight. Give it up for our stream master, Daniel, everyone. Yeah. And one of my favorite people on Mayport Road. He is your bartender, your mixologist of the evening. Give it up for your bartender, Steve, everyone. Yeah. All right, so you know what? I'm all warmed up. I know the players are also warmed up because the air conditioning doesn't work too well in the green room. But there's one more. Whoa, struck a nerve. Okay, hey. The sun's going to set. That air conditioner likes it when the sun sets, so don't worry. It's going to start to come down. Wow, that became real for a moment. All right. So there's one more group of people that needs to be warmed up just a little bit. Who could that be? It must be you, the audience. You, the audience. All right, so here's what we're going to do to warm up. We're going to do a little thing I like to call the clap-o-meter. Very simple how this works. I'm going to start to count from 1 to 10. When I start at 1, we're all going to do like a light little polite golf clap like, oh, look, it's Nickelback, you know, so we'll start just kind of nice and thank you for laughing at that. Thank you. And then we're going to slowly build it up, so by the time we get to 10, we're going to be screaming and yelling, and we're going to blow the roof off this place, and the show will begin. All right? So let's all start with just a light little 1. It's very sweet. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. And a 5. Halfway there. And a 6. And a 7! Here's where the hooting and howling begins! And an 8! And
All right, let's keep it going and bring your players to the stage! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Adam Fangman, Jim Higgins, Alex Grindeland, Johnny Kalinowski, Madelaine, Stephanie Nicholson, and your host, Dave Bogan.
All right. Bubbles. Okay, let's get this show started with our very first game. We're going to start with a game called What Are You Doing? What Are You Doing? So here's what's going to happen in the game of What Are You Doing? In a moment, we're going to have 2 of our players up here on the stage. One of them is going to initiate by doing some sort of an activity. For example, it could be painting a house. Now, this player over here is going to turn to that player and go, what are you doing? This player then has to say anything other than what they're actually doing. So they might respond up, brushing my teeth. Then this player over here is going to begin to brush their teeth. And then that player is going to go, what are you doing? And it keeps going back and forth until a player is eliminated. There are a number of ways they can be eliminated. If they say what they're actually doing, they will be out of there. Say do that with us, please. They will be out of there. If they repeat something that was already said or done before, they will be out of there. If they hesitate, stutter, or stammer in any way, they will be out of there. And if they accidentally spit on anyone in the front rows, they will be wet. Nope, just wet. I know, weird. There's no elimination for it. It's just the way the game is played. All right. So thanks for sitting in the splash zone. So that being said, let's go ahead and play. Let's get our first 2 players up. Give it up for them, everyone. Yeah. Okay. All right. Looking at Adam here. What do you think Adam does for fun in his spare time besides lumberjacking?
Brush his beard. Soccer.
You know, a lot of beard references, but I'm going with soccer. All right, so all your activities and actions are going to somehow involve the game of soccer in a certain ways, all right? Okay. Adam, you'll start. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
And begin.
Adam, what are you doing?
Saving a goal. What are you doing?
I'm taking a corner kick.
Oh, I got this one, guys. Stay back. It's header to Paley. Ha! Oh!
What are you doing?
Getting a yellow card.
Oh!
Trip.
Oh, no!
What are you doing?
Oh! I'm juggling a ball!
Pooh. Check this out, Messi. Ha!
What are you doing?
Getting a handball.
I'm catching this ball for no particular reason. I guess I don't know the rules of the sport.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm making a throw-in.
I'll take another one that wasn't far enough. It's just practice.
Adam, what are you doing?
Explaining to the media why I went to the drunk tank for after the big game last week.
Well, I had a little bit of a bender. It was.
What are you doing?
I am.
It's hesitating. He is. Out there. Give it up for Johnny, everyone. Johnny. Wow. That went a lot longer than I thought it was.
I've watched soccer once.
Johnny's seen Ted Lasso.
Oh, okay. All right. That explains.
That's where I saw it.
Let's do this. From over here, I'm going to make this even more difficult. Who amongst you has a first and last initial? Wow. Only several. That's surprising. Yeah. What are your initials? MS. Correct. All right. So we have M and S. All right. So here's what's going to happen now. All their activities are going to be based on the initials M and S, which means the very first word they say must begin with the letter M, and the last word they say must begin with the letter S. Madelaine, you're starting. MS and begin.
What are you doing?
Making sandwiches!
Oh, you're gonna love this. Pumpernickel for you, rye for you, wheat for you.
What are you doing?
Marrying Santa.
Do you take Mrs. Claus to be your lovely wedded wife? Wonderful. I can't wait. That's incredible.
What are you doing?
Magic with salamanders!
Castus fell on you. He's bigger now.
What are you doing?
Multiplying sharks.
Oh, I got one here. And this shark times this shark equals more sharks!
What are you doing?
Moving switches!
On, off. It's a dimmer. A wide spectrum of options.
What are you doing?
Marginal.
Sorry, squished around a little too long. Adam is. Give it up for Adam. All right, we got Mr. Higgins here. And hey, before we continue, this is a very special night. Tim and I, we started doing improv together like back in '94.
Yeah.
When we first met. Yeah. We're both from Milwaukee, and he's in town. And this is the first time we played together in a long time.
Too long, and it may be rusty.
Well, I think you picked the audience that would welcome you shaking off your
Did
rust.
you know that? I told you. Thank you.
All right, so let's do this again. From over here, let me get someone else's initials that are not M or S. Yes.
AS.
What was it? AS? Okay, we'll take A, and then what was the one I heard back there? B. A, B. Very alphabetical. Okay, so now, first word is an A, last word is a B. Tim, you're going to start. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
And begin.
What are you doing?
Arranging birds.
Ooh, I've got a nice little robin here. He's
What are you doing?
Actualizing bananas!
My God!
What are you doing?
Aardvark basting.
Oh, yeah! Just like a regular turkey baster. Aardvark for dinner, baby. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Asking for brunch.
May I please have brunch?
What are you doing?
Hollandaise sauce. Alphabetically booming.
Ah, boom, B, boom, C, coop, D, D, coop.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Madelaine, it is. There, give it up for Madelaine, everyone. All right. All right, let's. You know what? Let's make this even more difficult. Let's see. From the back, let me get someone's 3 initials with letters we have not used yet.
RJF.
What was it over here?
RJF.
RJF. RJF. So, now the first word is an R, the second word is a J, and the third and final letter is an F. RJF. Tim, you'll start RJF and begin.
What are you doing?
Rambunctiously jamming some French fries.
French fry is amazing!
What are you doing?
I am regulating Jeffrey's freezer.
Trust me, it'll stay 32 degrees from here on out. You won't need to worry about
What are you
the
doing?
freezer burn. Rudely jalapeno farting.
Tim just took himself off the center.
I'm disgusted.
Tim is. For Tim, everyone. All right. All right. So we got Al. You know what? Here we're gonna turn this game upside down now. Since we have our last two players here, we're gonna play Try That On for Size. So let's see. From over here, let me get like a household chore. Any common household chore you might do. What was it? Sweeping is what I heard first, all right? So, and you know what? Here's what we're going to do. All right, here's, could you stand up real quick? Show me what it looks like to sweep, just like what do you think sweeping looks like? Okay, and now I want you, here, you stand up now, and I want you to show us what it looks like to wash a dish. Okay, so, yeah, I want you to figure out how to okay, that's the move. Both of you do that. Okay. So now, in this game of Try That On for Size, they have to do this motion over and over again. And Alex is going to start by saying, I'm doing the dishes and sweeping. Try that on for size. And then Stephanie has to come up with a different justification for what that is. And she'll say, try that on for size. And this will go back and forth until someone can come up with something new or something that resembles what it looks like. If you don't understand, you're going to figure it out quickly. All right, Alex, you start. Try that on for size. Begin.
I'm sweeping and washing a dish. Try that on for size.
I'm waving and fist bumping my neighbor at the same time. Try that on for size.
I'm throwing both rock and paper as a deception. Try that on for size.
I'm waxing and wiping at the same time. Try that on for size.
I'm casting a spell and mixing some jello. Try that on for size.
I'm waving and wanding. Try that on for size.
I'm swiping right on this giant cell phone and about to give a thumbs up. Try that on for size.
I am orbiting space and dusting. Try that on for size.
Yeah, it doesn't look like orbiting space. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Orbiting.
I've orbited space before. I'm sorry. Stephanie is out of there. Alex is your winner. Just understand, hey, that's why I get paid the two figures I get to make those tough decisions that I just had to make. Yeah, worth every cent. Yeah, thank you. All right. Everyone else is like, all right, we're gonna move on to our next game here. This next game is Blind Line. So for this game, 3 of you are getting out of here. Who's all leaving?
Me.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Everyone say, go that way. 1, 2, 3. Go that way. Platform, show them some love, everybody. Yeah. Okay, they have stepped out into our soundproofed Mayport Road parking lot, where trust me, they are out of earshot, so they cannot hear any of the suggestions we're about to get for this game of Blind Line. Now, for this game, what I'm going to need are a bunch of lines of dialogue, or phrases, or quotes, and statements, and such. And as we get them, our players here are going to write them down on separate pieces of paper. So to start off, from over here, let me get a famous historical quote like 7 years ago, or
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth. I believe said by Thomas Jefferson. You can't handle the truth. All right. You know what? Let's stick with movie quotes. Let's get another movie quote from here. I'll be back is what I heard clearly. Very good. Okay. Now I'm going to change it up. I don't want a movie quote or a historical quote. From over here, let me get like a song lyric, but I'm looking for a lyric that can be spoken like a sentence. So, you got one?
If you want a burger,
If you want a burger, eat a burger. If you want a burger, eat a burger. I believe that's Leonard Skinner, right? Want a burger? Boy, I feel old right now. Let's get another song lyric from over here. Another one.
All we are is dust in the wind.
Oh, thank you. Okay, a reference I get. All right. All we are is dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Now I'm going to change it up again. From the back, let me get a commercial slogan, but I'm looking for a slogan that does not have a brand name in it. Like, just do it would be
Had a
one.
baby, it's a boy.
What was it?
Had a baby, it's a boy.
Had a baby, it's a boy. What is that for?
From the long distance phone calls.
Oh, from the... Okay. That's what I get for just watching Netflix and not seeing commercials anymore. Let's see. From over here, let me get some advice your parents always gave you when you were growing up. Like, they always told you this. What was it over here? Wear clean underwear.
Classic.
And you know what I also heard? Don't drink and drive, so we're going to combine it. Wear clean underwear when you drive. Yeah. Well, we'll just go ahead and take that out and not teach bad life lessons. All right.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Okay. Wow, they had to tell you that over and over again, too. Wow. All right. All right. Don't eat yellow snow. All right, and all right. I'm really finding out a lot about you folks. So let's do this. I can change it up again. Let me get either the worst or best pickup line you have ever heard or used. Keeping in mind we are a show for all ages. So that being said, does anyone have a really good or bad pickup line? Yeah. Yes.
Do you have a tissue?
Do you have a tissue? And then that's it?
Yeah. If they give you a tissue, then you start a conversation.
Oh, all right. Do you have a tissue? Did it work? Did it work?
No.
Wow. Yeah. All right. Very good. All right. Okay. You have a tissue. All right. She said no. Let's talk. All right. I think that's enough. We got 9, right? Actually, you know what? Let's do this. From over here, what I want is a stage direction. Stage direction meaning, like when you read a play, like sometimes it says actor crosses and goes stage right. I want something strange though, like start doing jumping jacks, or what do you got?
Jump to the ground.
Jump to the ground. All right. So we have one stage direction of jump to the ground, and let's get one more. Yes. What was it? Wait, one more time. Oh, attempt a backflip. Okay. Attempt. Okay. Put in quotes, attempt a backflip. Not necessarily necessary to succeed. All right. Clap for those suggestions, everyone. Great job. All right. So here's what's going to happen in the game of Blind Line. Again, our players are out of earshot. They have not heard any of these suggestions, but in a moment we're going to bring them in. And all these lines of dialogue and stage directions are going to be strewn about the stage face down. They will then perform a scene, but at any point during their scene, any one of the players can randomly choose to pick up a line or a stage direction, and they have to either read that line out loud and explain why they just said that and make it work into the context of the scene, or they have to do the stage direction and somehow make that work into the context of the scene. And that's basically it. So let's quickly review the lines that we have.
I've got the lines that kind of make a little story on their own. Do you have a tissue? Had a baby, it's a boy. I'll be back.
All we are is dust in the wind. You can't handle the truth. Don't eat yellow snow.
And I have, if you want a burger, eat a burger. Wear clean underwear when you drive, and the stage direction jumps to the ground.
All right. So, on the count of 3, everyone shout out, "We miss you." 1, 2, 3. We miss you! Clap for everyone. Show us some love. Yeah. Good job. All right. Welcome back. So, we got all lines of dialogue, and marked with SD are a couple of stage directions that you have to act out and just do as best as you can. So for this, let's see, from over here, let me get something fun you like to do in the summer. Anything? Volleyball. All right, so we have the suggestion of volleyball for your scene. Game of Blind Line. Put it like this. Here, ready?
Yes!
And begin.
You ready, bro?
Yeah. I was born ready, bro.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna hit you with the most sick serve ever.
Bring it.
This won 8th grade intramural championship.
Bring it.
There. I'll be back.
Yeah. You don't want this smoke. You don't want this smoke.
Johnny, I'm sorry I'm late, man. Oh, dude, here, look.
I had him right where I wanted him.
Look, man, as your volleyball coach, I gotta tell you, you're in for it. He was the 8th grade intramural champion. You don't understand, man. All we are is dust in the wind. Compared to him, nothing.
You know, I was trying not to be scared. I was trying not to show it. But you're kind of making me feel intimidated now, Coach.
Yeah, that's my job, Johnny.
I mean, had a baby, it's a boy. I mean, I'm trying to grow up real fast here. I'm barely into high school. And I've got to support a child and my 14-year-old soon-to-be wife.
Johnny, look, life sneaks up on you, all right? But you gotta go from boy to man real quick. Get it together!
Go, Johnny, go!
Sorry. My IBS is acting up. I just want to make sure I was done. It's like a shock to the system.
What is this? What? He's playing mind games with me.
Yeah, he's playing mind games with us, Johnny. You can't handle the truth.
See, I told you I play mind games.
The truth is, you're not good enough to be my student anymore.
Yeah, I hope you're a better father.
Go, Johnny!
Sorry.
How about that?
Go, Johnny, go!
I'm only 13 and I'm throwing my back out.
You show off. I'm telling my mom.
Yeah, you should tell your mom.
I
You know
am.
what, little kid? I understand that you're the champion around here, but I don't like your attitude.
Wear clean underwear when you drive. IBS, baby. Let's go. Give it up for him, everybody.
IBS, right, Sander? Yeah. Yeah, all right. So that was Game of Blind Line, and that's going to bring us now to our next game. Our next game here is a challenging game indeed. This game is called Forward Reverse. Forward Reverse. So for Forward Reverse, let's do this. From over here, let me get, let's see. Let me get something you dream of doing someday, like skydiving is a thing. What's another thing?
Climbing Mount Everest.
Climbing Mount Everest is what I heard. So we're going to take climbing Mount Everest. So now in this game of Forward Reverse, our players are now going to perform a scene about climbing Mount Everest. But at any point during their scene, I can choose to shout out reverse. As soon as I shout out reverse, the players then have to begin to perform the scene backwards in reverse. Now, they don't have to actually like say words backwards in reverse, because as we all know, that brings Satan to life. We don't have a room. It'd be a whole thing. But no, what they have to do is chronologically go backwards, and then at any point I can shout out forward, and then they have to shift play forward again. So if you remember like VCRs, it's like taking the forward and reverse buttons going back and forth. I guess now DVR is the thing. All right. So here we go. Forward, reverse, climbing on Mount Everest. Players, everybody.
Yes! And begin.
Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse.
We lost our Sherpa in the storm and we don't have barely enough supplies.
I thought he was ahead of us.
I think he went to the west.
Reverse.
I think he went to the west.
I thought he was ahead of us.
We lost our Sherpa in the storm and we don't have enough supplies. We lost our Sherpa in the storm and we don't have enough supplies.
I thought he was ahead of us.
I think he went to the west.
Is that him?
It could be. It could be.
Reverse.
It could be. It could be.
Is that him?
I think he went to the west.
I thought he was behind us. I thought he was behind us.
I think he went to the west.
Is that him?
It could be. It could be.
Help!
Help!
Reverse.
Help! It could be. It could be.
Is that him? Forward. Is that him?
It could be. It could be. Help! Help! Hey, no, it could be.
Reverse, reverse.
It could be.
Forward.
Help!
Hey, down there! Your Sherpa got back to us and said he went west, and you went east.
Reverse.
And you went east. Your Sherpa went west. Hey! Guys!
Forward.
Hey, guys! Your Sherpa went west, and you continued going east. Pretty dumb.
Throw a rope down!
Come on.
Don't tell me what to do. Grab onto the rope.
You go first.
Okay.
Reverse. You go first.
Grab onto the rope.
Forward.
Grab onto the rope.
You go first.
And hand crank you up.
Wait. Put down the rope.
It's a two-seater!
Yeah, sorry.
It's a two-seater!
Wait. Put down the rope.
Forward!
Wait. Put down the rope.
It's a two-seater!
Yeah, sorry, man. I'll come back as soon as the weather clears up.
Reverse all the way to the beginning.
Yeah, sorry, man. I'll come back and get you when the weather clears up.
It's a two-seater!
Wait. Put the rope back down.
I'll hand crank you up.
You go first.
Grab the rope.
Throw down a rope!
Don't tell me what to do. You went east and your Sherpa went west, you dummies. Hey, guys.
Help!
Oh.
It could be, it could be!
Wait, is that him?
We went west!
I thought he was ahead of us.
Oh, we lost our Sherpa and we don't have enough
And
supplies!
Keep it going for them, everybody! All right, so that was a game of forward reverse, and now that's going to bring us down to our next game here. And this next game, we do need the help of a fun-loving audience volunteer. Now this game, wow, that was really quick. All right, you want to come on up?
Sure.
All right, let's give it up for Xander, everyone. Yeah! Xander, thanks for helping us out. Hey, Xander, you like making noises
Yeah.
with your mouth?
Sometimes.
Okay, just wanted that
My
clarification.
grandpa's really good at it.
Who is?
My grandpa?
Oh, Grandpa's really good at sound effects?
Yes.
With,
Yes, he is.
with his mouth? Yeah. Okay. Well, so he taught you everything you know, huh? Well, here, Xander, I want you to go ahead and sit on that stool right there. And as you see, you got a microphone there, or as I like to call it, a fancy electric talking stick. We're going to play a little game called Audience Sound Effects. Now, for this game, from the back, let me get something you do outdoors, something fun you do outdoors. Baseball, all right? So we have a suggestion of baseball for the scene. Now, Xander, here's what's going to happen. The players are now going to do a scene about baseball. So they're going to do all the dialogue and acting and stuff like that, so you don't have to do any of that. But you are going to provide any and all sound effects that they're going to need throughout the scene, okay? So we're going to practice a little bit just to get you warmed up here. So first of all, get nice and close to the microphone. And we're just going to make sure it's working. Go ahead, say your name nice and loud.
Xander.
Xander, yeah! We're all so easily impressed. All right, so Xander, I want you to stay nice and close to the microphone as we practice here. So for example, let's say I were to knock on a door. Now, if I were to make the noise, I might go, okay? So now this time I'm going to knock, you make the noise. Everyone else, listen, knocking on a door. yeah, very good. All right. Okay, Xander, let's say they didn't hear me knock, so now I'm going to ring the doorbell. Ringing the doorbell. Ring. It's an apartment. All right. That was great. All right, Xander, I'm going to open the door. It's a creaky old door. Really creaky old door. I'm going to slam it shut, Xander. Slamming it shut. Whoa. That's a screen door. Oh, look, it's a little kitty cat, Xander. A little kitty cat. Oh, it's a big kitty cat, Xander. A big one, big one.
Meow.
And it was flying for some reason, yeah. Xander, you're great. Let's give Xander some encouragement here, yeah. All right. So Xander, just remember a couple of things. All you gotta do, first of all, is stay nice and close to the microphone so we can hear you. And then secondly, just listen to the players, and they're gonna lead you up to whatever sound they're looking for. So if it's a cow, you just go ahead and make the sounds of a cow or whatever it might be. Now, if at any point you just don't know what noise to make, go ahead and make up any sound because it probably means none of us know what that thing sounds like, okay? All right. So we have baseball for you, scene. This is a game of audience sound effects. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
And once again, let's give Xander some encouragement.
Wow, it's beautiful. The Jumbo Shrimp Stadium. Oh, I'm the first one here, but I can hear all the cars honking their horns in the parking lot. They're so excited.
Honk, honk, honk.
Oh, there's one guy. So he's excited. Oh, man. And it's that song they play at every baseball stadium. Ba, 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 ba. That one's playing.
Ba, 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 ba.
It's a jazzier version. I like it. That's nice. Wow. Oh, well, as long as I'm here, I might as well hit a few balls. All right, throw this puppy up in the air. I really bammed it far. Uh-oh, it's gonna break through a glass window over there. Oh, just cut right through it like butter. That's good. Well, okay. Well, I don't want to get caught for doing that, so I guess I better get out of it.
Oh, Sonny.
Oh.
I need to see your badge. I don't think you're supposed to be in here.
You're right, I snuck in. I'm just a kid who loves baseball.
Pull it out. The big tin metal one connected to all your keys.
Oh, yeah, I got one of these wallet chains. Here we go. Actually, here, I got a bunch of money here. I'll flip through all these bills I got.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Yeah?
Okay. I'll take the coins first.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, I spilled the coins.
Wow, they just keep coming.
I keep spilling them. All right, here's all the coins. Here you
Wow.
go.
Let me just put them in my metal book bag.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I'm gonna unzip it first. And put them in the metal book bag.
There's potato chips at the bottom.
You never know when you need a snack. All right, I'm gonna zip it back, put it back on my back. So what are you doing in here anyways?
I told you I snuck in. I just wanted to see the stadium. You know, I don't have enough money. My parents can't bring me out to a baseball game, you know? So...
And hear all of the music and the songs playing?
Yeah. Ooh, they're letting the crowd in. I can hear all the chatter of all the people.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! It's very nostalgic, isn't it?
It is. It's really exciting.
Well, kids, let me throw you a ball or two before everybody comes in.
Okay, I really appreciate you being so nice about this.
Yeah, I'm going to powder my hands off. I got the very... It's emotional powder.
Kyle, what are you doing at the ball game? You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in biology.
What are you doing here, Adam?
Well,
watching the game, man.
Oh, your family got tickets to the game, and I never.
I'm sick right now. Can't you hear? Can't you hear me coughing? It's so sad and small.
Oh, but my family's so poor I can't even barely afford to eat. I'm starving. My stomach is grumbling. I'm kind of like hangry. Really.
You're hangry? I got this instant popcorn, man. You just pull this cord and a little chemical reaction makes it pop in the bag. I didn't even pull it.
And it's time! Give it up for Xander, everybody! All right. Great job, Xander, for helping us out. Guess what? You're getting a free ticket to come back here absolutely for free. Thank you. Give it up for Xander, everyone. Yeah. And then you can volunteer again. Yeah. Okay. He's like, yeah. All right, so that's going to bring us now to our next game here. This next game is a game called Beastie Rap. Beastie Rap. So let's go ahead and get all the players up for Beastie Rap. Clap for them, everyone. Yeah. All right. So, in this game of Beastie Rap, you are going to see a head-to-head rapping battle. That's right, a rap battle between two teams of three. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a variety of names from you, the audience! And we're going to take your names and we're going to place them in a rap song, and the teams back and forth are going to rap and rhyme that name as the game is progressing. So this is better explained through example. So let's do an example round. Let's say the name is Joe. So Alex, we'll start with you. The name of Joe. Players, you ready?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I know this fella, and his name is Joe.
He likes its bread. He also calls it
Dough.
The light turned green, so he did go.
He ain't fast. He's really
Slow. All right, very good. Clap for them, everyone. Okay. So that's how the game is played. The player in the front is going to set up the rhyme, but the player in front cannot say the rhyme. The two players behind have to sing the same rhyme at the same time. If they fail to do that, their team will have to rotate. Say do that with us, please. They will have to rotate. And that's it. So let's go over here. Who amongst you has a one-syllable name? Your actual name? Yeah. What was it? Maya? Maya? Oh, that's 2 syllables. But I'm gonna put that in my back pocket though. But you know what? It will take the first syllable. All right. Anyone call you Mai? Now they do. All right. So the name is Mai. All right. Once again with Alex. Here we go.
Everybody calls her this. Her name is Mai.
When she leaves the room, everybody says
Bye.
Got all dressed up and put on her tie.
When she gets real sad, she starts to
Cry.
Always tells the truth, never tells a lie.
Her friends at the
Stephanie had an aneurysm, so their team will have to rotate. All right, very good. Who over here has a one-syllable name? Your actual name? What was it? Bruce. Nice to meet you, Bruce. All right, so the name is Bruce. The name is Bruce. So let's see. We're gonna start with Tim in this one. So the name is Bruce. All right, wait for it. Oh wait, it's coming around, Tim. Hang on. Oh yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Karate star, and his name is
Bruce. His belt was too tight, so he wanted it loose.
He's got the big antlers of a
Moose. He saw a bird that honked. It was a goose.
Let's stop this war. Let's call a
Truce. He can count by ones or he can count by twos.
Wait a minute. That's not how you correctly say plural twos. No. They will have to Rotate. Rotate. All right. From anyone, another one-syllable name. Your actual name, though.
Dawn.
Let me see. What was over here?
Kim.
Kim. All right. So the name is Kim this time. So Johnny, we'll start with you. Kim. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sitting out there, her name is
Kim!
Favorite kind of milk? It is
Kim.
She's real thin, she's really
Slim!
She's not with me, she is with
Kim.
The light's not bright, it's really
Dim!
Scary kind of stories by the brothers
Grim.
Animated movie, The Secret of
Dim!
Next up. You didn't say it until after you heard your wife say it first.
I also said Zim.
I combined 2 words.
They will have to. Rotate. All right. Who else has got a one-syllable name? Your actual name.
Dawn.
What was it?
Dawn.
Dawn. Okay. All right. So this time the name is Dawn. Madelaine, we're going to start with you. The name of Dawn. Here we go. 6, 7, 8.
Sitting somewhere and the name is
Dawn!
Long party night, woke up on my lawn.
She's not here and now she's
Gone!
Fish go up the river to spawn.
Saw a baby deer. It was a
Fawn!
Another rhyme for fawn, it might be
Deer!
Unfortunately, that didn't rhyme with Dawn. So
They said the same word.
that's true. They will have to rotate. All right. I think we got time for one more round. One more one-syllable name. Who is it?
Doug.
Doug. Where's Doug? Who's Doug? Hey, there's Doug. Clap for Doug. Doug, yeah! All right. So this is a special song just for Doug. Adam, we're going to start with you. 5, 6, 7, 8.
B.O.B. does not spell dog.
doesn't wanna kiss. He wants to
Hug!
His favorite dog is called a pug.
Oh! Stephanie!
That's a nut. It was a
Log nut.
Stephanie, you didn't say pug. What happened?
I was sign languaging it. It was in my rap.
Yeah, good try, good try. I'm sorry, but that is time! Okay, so that's going to bring us right now to our main event intermission. So during your intermission, you have a number of choices. If you need to use the restroom, just go through that exit hallway. There's a restroom to the right, restroom to the left, or you can visit Steve at the bar. Yeah! Steve has got a plethora of drinks and snacks and stuff over there, and he's got an awesome smile. Look at that smile. Yeah, yeah. You know what that smile could use? Money! Throw money at him when you buy stuff. Yeah, that's the thing to do. Tip Steve because he's working hard back there. Treat him well. Also, feel free to check out our website if you're going to go on your phones and do the thing. Go to see us, or go to firstcoastcomedy.com. And if you go to firstcoastcomedy.com, you can find out about all the stuff that we got going on here. Like tomorrow night, we have for our very first time, we're doing a sketch comedy show, guerrilla theater style sketch. Which means, what that means is we have writers and directors and actors, and they have literally 22 hours to write a bunch of sketches, put it together, rehearse it, and have it ready for 2 shows tomorrow night. So that's happening, so check that out. Also, if you're watching this and this looks like, you're like, yeah, that looks like fun, you're right. You can take an Improv Comedy 101 class. Our next one starts up on August 29th. Over 8 weeks, you'll learn the fundamentals of improv comedy, and then your class gets its own showcase performance right here at First Coast Comedy. So check that out. We do road shows. We can bring the entertainment to you. We do corporate team building. I think my Bumble account is still up on the website somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to check out, but go to firstcoastcomedy.com. Hey, let's say that together.
FirstCoastComedy.com!
We'll see you after this very brief intermission!